Chapter 66 opened with a bustling scene as Guild employees greeted the returning Strike Squad members from their recent raid. The Elite Strike Squad, a prestigious unit known for their prowess, marched out of the dungeon, led by the Guild Master himself, Choi Jong-In, an S-rank mage hunter. Among the crowd, Jinwoo observed with a keen gaze. His eyes scanned the ranks of the renowned hunters, quickly settling on the familiar figure of Choi Jong-In. Recognizing the potential for complications if Choi Jong-In noticed him, Jinwoo lowered his hard hat to conceal his identity. Fortunately, the uniform of the excavation team allowed him to blend in seamlessly. As Jinwoo observed the elite squad, his attention was suddenly drawn to a woman emerging from the gate. Her striking presence caught Jinwoo off guard. Despite her unassuming demeanor, her immense power and aura were undeniable. Recognizing her as Cha Hae-In, the only female S-rank hunter in South Korea, Jinwoo was impressed. Her rare public appearances had made her a less familiar face, but her presence spoke volumes. Cha Hae-In's gaze briefly flickered in Jinwoo's direction. Although Jinwoo had tried to remain unobtrusive, her enhanced perception made her aware of a strong presence. Confused, she dismissed the sensation as a misjudgment, likely due to her heightened senses detecting an unusual scent. Relieved that Hae-In did not pursue the source of her confusion, Jinwoo observed her retreating figure. He then turned his focus back to his own task. Yoon-suk, the foreman, rallied the team to begin their work. Jinwoo followed the excavation team into the A-rank dungeon, intrigued by the new environment. As Jinwoo entered the dungeon, he was struck by the ominous wind and powerful magic waves emanating from the depths. His hunter instincts were stirred, and he felt an exhilaration at the thought of encountering the dungeon's boss. His thoughts were interrupted when Lee Seong-gu, a fellow team member, brusquely bumped into him. The unexpected encounter revealed Seong-gu's frustration as he struggled to comprehend Jinwoo's unyielding stance. Jinwoo's indifferent response and piercing gaze startled Seong-gu, causing him to retreat in confusion. Jinwoo brushed off the encounter with Seong-gu and continued to adapt to his new role. He was acutely aware of his own heightened perception and the intensity of the boss's magic power. As the team set to work, Jinwoo marveled at the scale of the dungeon's interior and the ongoing excavation efforts. His thoughts wandered to the possibility of utilizing his shadow soldiers for such tasks, imagining how efficient they could be in handling high-rank dungeons. His reflections were interrupted by the foreman's casual remarks about the dungeon's procedures and potential dangers. Despite the foreman's calm demeanor, Jinwoo could not ignore the palpable magic power resonating from the boss's lair. After this, Jinwoo began working. His co-workers were shocked and couldn't believe it was Jinwoo's first time as a miner, given his strength and skill. One of them even asked if he was really an E-rank hunter. The supervisor remarked that Jinwoo was born to be a miner. While the excavation team took a break for lunch, Jinwoo seized the opportunity to venture further into the dungeon. His curiosity and excitement drove him to explore the boss's lair, where he finally encountered the colossal, one-eyed magic beast. Jinwoo's heart raced with anticipation at the sight of the giant-type magic beast, a rare and formidable opponent. As Jinwoo contemplated the challenge ahead and the potential rewards, his resolve was tested by the appearance of his weapons. Despite knowing it was unwise to engage, his desire to test his own strength prevailed. Just as he was about to make a decision, a sharp voice interrupted him, questioning his presence in the boss's lair.